International law says that people with disabilities have the same decision-making rights as everyone else. But in Ontario, where we live, if you have trouble understanding information or communicating, you might be told that it's best for someone else to make your own decisions. This could also happen if you're in an accident or you have a serious illness. You might be told you're not able to make your own decisions. So if the law says you cannot decide, then who decides for you? Let's go back to those two types of decisions. Under personal care, we talked about medical treatment and decisions. If, for example, a doctor is suggesting that you have a surgery and you cannot make that decision for whatever reason, we have to look to this ladder of substitute decision making. Substitute decision making means people who stand in your shoes and make decisions for you, your substitutes.
At the very top of that ladder, we have court-appointed guardians. These are people named by the courts to stand in your shoes and make your decisions. If you don't have a guardian, the next person on that list is an attorney for personal care. This is someone who you would name well in advance under a power of attorney document. We'll talk more about that in Chapter 5. Next comes a representative appointed by the Consent and Capacity Board. This is a very specific board, kind of like a court or a tribunal, that hears decisions and appeals of decisions about capacity and your right to make your own decisions about healthcare, treatment, and the decision to go into long-term care homes. These are all people who have been named very formally. But if you don't have any of these, the next person on that list is a spouse or a partner. After that, we look at parents or children. Going down that list, then we have siblings, brothers or sisters. And if you don't have any of those types of family members, then we look at any other relative or family member that might be able to step in and help make that decision. If there's no family at all, then the last resort, the backup, is the public guardian and trustee. That's a government official who will step in and make decisions for people who don't have anyone in the yellow or green parts of that ladder.
So your doctor has to go down that ladder until they find someone who's able to make the decision for you. For property-related decisions, that ladder is a whole lot smaller. If you disagree with something that your substitute is doing or deciding for you, please call iDecide.